I'm gonna share something with you that I haven't shared with you before, and I don't really know why, but it's broken noodles cooked directly in sauce. I have 4 cups of homemade tomato sauce in here. To that, I've added 2 cups of water. Once your mixture, I guess sauce, is boiling, you can add your noodles. This is 9 ounces or 1 package of pappardelle. And that's right, I'm putting it right into the sauce. Stir it in, and then you just cook your pasta the way you would cook your pasta. This particular pasta, since it's like a thinner pasta, takes about 6 to 8 minutes to cook, and you just cook it right here in the simmering sauce. These are almost done, but I realized I was supposed to break them apart, mostly so that they would cook more evenly, but also because it's easier to serve that way. So I'm just gonna go in with my scissors and cut them up. That's why this recipe is called Broken Noodles in tomato sauce. Read the recipe. But as you can see, the sauce is thickened up. That's because the noodles absorbed all of that water. That's it, they're done. Serve it up. So start to finish, dinner's ready in 30 minutes or less, even if you're making your own sauce. Top with some ricotta cheese, some basil, and there you have it. That's all there is to it. Cooking your noodles right in the sauce is a totally good thing. Have you ever cooked with soba noodles? They're a very thin buckwheat noodle, and they only take about 3 minutes to cook, which means they're fantastic for a really quick dinner. You want to drain them and then rinse them under cold water to remove the excess starch. Make sure you let those get nice and dry because you're going to dress them in a little dressing of lime and soy sauce. I need 2 tablespoons of lime juice. That's about 1 whole lime, depending on how juicy it is. Nice and tangy. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And then a tablespoon of neutral flavored oil, like a safflower oil. If you wanted to throw a little bit of toasted sesame oil in here, that would be really good. Add the soba noodles. Toss them around. And then mix in some sliced cucumber. I have some toasted peanuts, unsalted. Give those a little bit of a chop. Look at this, dinner is almost ready. The last thing I'm going to do is add about 1/2 cup of mint leaves. It's great with seafood, lamb obviously, and here it's really delicious too. And then the last thing that you need are a couple of scallions, and then dinner's ready. Ring the dinner bell, bring them in. How beautiful. I love it. Today's recipe is chicken soup with rice noodles. I'm starting off by soaking my rice noodles with very hot water. This is 6 ounces of rice noodles, which means they're gluten-free. So peel your ginger. You need about 2 inches. And then cut it just into slices, nice and thin, and you cut across the fibers. Most people won't be eating the ginger once the soup is done, but I actually love to eat big pieces of ginger. Now I'm using a whole jalapeno with the seeds because I want it spicy. And then some lime juice. You need about 6 tablespoons total. I have 3.5 cups of broth in this pot. And to that I'm adding my ginger. It needs to simmer to infuse the broth with its flavor for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can add the rest of your ingredients. 1 can of coconut milk. Once your broth returns to a simmer, you can add chicken. This is 12 ounces of chicken that's been thinly sliced. And because it's been thinly sliced, it shouldn't take more than about 2 or 3 minutes to cook through. Now you can add 3 tablespoons of fish sauce, just a hint light brown sugar. The jalapenos can go in as well, the lime juice, and 1/2 cup of cilantro. By this point, your noodles should be soaked and softened so you can drain them. And then they can go right into the broth as well. That's it, it's done. Serve some up. Pretty, right? Fantastic. And just what the doctor ordered. Spicy, salty, sour, sweet, fantastic.